How to repair a slow leak or a small hole on your tyre. Step 1, identify the leak and make sure you can repair it. Here I've got a fencing screw in my rear driver's side tyre causing a slow leak. It is repairable, but some can't be repaired, such as if it's in the sidewall of the tyre, or if the reinforcement, like the steel radial belts, or any delamination occurs up here, or if there's any splitting. For further info, have a look on your repair kit and it'll tell you what you can't repair with their warnings. From here I recommend putting gloves on to save your hands, keep them clean, and then get your jack out, and if you need to, follow the manual of the vehicle to jack your car up. Before you fully raise the vehicle up with the jack and the wheels off the ground, it's best to loosen the wheel nuts. I'm going to use my impact driver, but you can use the bloody wheel nut wrench, or whatever you call it, that comes with the car, but I'm going to do this because it's easier. Okay, take 2. My impact driver would not do it, so I'll hand loosen them first. Tyre is clear. Before removing the object that's causing the leak, if there's one in there, make sure you prepare your kit first, so you can try and save as much air in the tyre as possible. This is the plug inserter, this is the plug, sometimes they call them bacon strips, and this is the reamer. So you want to ream the hole first to get it rough and clean, so that the bacon strip will stick, and you thread the bacin strip through that hole there, through to halfway, like so. So now we're ready to go. We can try and remove this fencing screw, and then insert the bacin strip into the hole. I'm going to try and unscrew it so that way it might not damage the hole as much. There we go, now we'll get the reamer in there, and it's basically plugged the hole. And we just want to ream the hole a bit, like that, to clean it out. And next we're going to take it out and then put the bacin strip in. Yeah, it takes a fair bit of strength. Okay, it's in. So now hopefully we can pull out the insertion tool without the bacin strip. There we go, the plug stays. Leave it for 20 minutes because it's got a vulcanizing reaction with the rubber and it'll set. Then we trim it down and we'll spray it with soapy water to see if it leaks. I left it for a very generous 20 minutes to allow the vulcanizing process to happen, and now we're out here ready to cut off the excess of the bacin strip with a Stanley knife. Can't see it really bubbling out, so I think she's good, which means it's time to put the tyre wheel back on the car. So this is the fun part. You need to get the wheel back on the hub, and this one has insert nuts rather than studs that come out from the hub. So you need to line one of those up with the holes in the hub and get it in, and then at least screw it in finger tight, so that it'll hold the wheel on while you do the rest. Once all the nuts are back on, or bolts, you can tighten them up fairly tight, put a little bit of weight into the wheel nut wrench, and do a bit of an alternating pattern across the wheel so that the load can spread. You don't need to do it at full strength yet because the wheel's still off the ground, but just enough to take the weight of the vehicle. And now it's time to let the jack down, so it's basically what we did in reverse. There we go, we've got contact. Now we can put all our weight pretty much into tightening these in an alternating pattern across the center panel. You can go around a couple of times, make sure they're all tight, replace your wheel nut covers, etc. And hopefully, if you've done it quick enough and you have enough pressure, like I seem to do, you can use it. You can drive the car down to the nearest service station and pump up the tyre to the manufacturer recommended pressure, without the need for a compressor at home or a pump. Out of curiosity, I wanted to check how much pressure I still had in there, and it's just under 20 to under 19 psi, probably 18, or I think that's about 1.2 bar, which is close to, well, about nearly half of manufacturer recommended pressures here. So still enough to drive down to the service station carefully and top up to those pressures. Important note, here's the original fencing or roofing bolt screw. Be sure to clean up and check your local driveway and local roads and wherever you park to ensure there's no more of these few I found around after a recent fencing job. And there we have it for about $20, $21 from Super Cheap Auto. I've used one bacin strip and I've got 9 more there by the look of it, as opposed to what, maybe $50 for a puncture repair.